Hello there, I'm here today with Matteo Rigamonti, president of the Italian-based web-to-print firm Pixart Printing. We're here to talk about the phenomenal growth of the company, the recent huge investment in wide format, and why it's been so difficult to crack the UK market. Matteo, Pixart Printing was really your baby, and under your guidance it grew very, very quickly. So what was your reasoning behind selling 75% of your equity at the end of last year? And what kind of impact do you think that's had on the company?
It had no impact so far, because the company is doing so well that it's not in the interest of the private equity to move something inside the company. It wasn't exactly a baby, because even evil like a private equity wouldn't buy a baby. My company is just a bus that I used for myself to go from a bus stop to another bus stop. I arrived, and so it was the right time to sell.
So how involved are you now in the decision-making process at Pixart Printing, given the fact that it's constantly evolving and investing?
There isn't a precise protocol inside the company to make decisions. I think that the management make some proposals, and we will discuss about these proposals, and we check the figures, and we decide, but there isn't a precise protocol.
Earlier this year, the company bought quite a lot of kit to enable it to get into label printing, as well, of course, as the huge investment in wide format. So can you perhaps just explain a little bit about how those two projects are progressing?
We invested in labels because we think that is a very interesting market. We started with the labels almost 4 years ago with Indigo. But when you do the labels with Indigo, Indigo wasn't made to do labels, and so we had problems in terms of scratch resistance, quality, and outdoor resistance as well. When I saw for the first time, almost 5 years ago at the Label Expo, the Epson label machine, I was really fascinated because it was slow, but the quality was absolutely stunning, and it was made for labels. It was possible also to make labels on roll. This wasn't possible with our Indigos. And so we decided to make a very big investment. We started with a single machine. We succeeded beyond any expectative, and we were so satisfied that we decided to buy the second machine that will be installed by the end of this month. Yeah. And about the wide format, about the P10, we decided to invest on the P10. It's incredible how Durst, that is a company located in the middle of the mountains, and if you go there, you see such an unusual landscape for a wide format printers builder, but they are so able to create the best presses, wide format presses in the world. And it's incredible how they were able to create a P10, a completely new machine, which works perfectly from the first day. I think it's some kind of alien technology. We started with the roll-to-roll model, P10, and we bought 3 of them. And we told them, let's just try the flatbed model. We were so satisfied because the quality was so stunning and the reliability was even better than before, that we decided to give them back the old 3 700HS and buy 3 more P10, quality, reliability, and are so incredible, absolutely satisfied. I think that in particular the flatbed market, more than the roll-to-roll market in the wide format, is growing so fast. Maybe, I don't know why exactly, maybe because the applications are wider.
As editor of a wide format print magazine, I suppose I'm bound to ask, but where do you see wide format sitting in the company longer term?
By now, the wide format printing represents the 50% of our turnover. Okay. But I would separate in two different departments the wide format, the roll-to-roll and the flatbed printing. The roll-to-roll seems to be weak lately because I don't know why exactly, maybe because it started before. The flatbed printing is growing so fast that it's difficult for us to buy presses to answer the demand of our customers. Now we are installing the 4 new P10, but we already know that it will be impossible to satisfy the demand only with 4 machines. We hope, we requested to Durst to create for us a Durst 1000 P10.
Yes.
Because we moved the wide format in the new building last week, and but not completely because it grew so much during the construction of the building that this building is not, it's already not enough to contain all the machinery.
Okay.
The wide format flatbed is a promise for the near future. Maybe because I think it's newer, and also because the application are, the roll-to-roll is a 2-dimension application, represents a 2-dimensional application. The flatbed printing represents a 3-dimensional application, so you can do much more displays and packaging and many different things that you are still exploring.
Can we talk a little bit more specifically about the UK market? I know that it's never really lived up to expectation in terms of turnover, and you try to get over the Italian problem by forming the partnership with Precision Printing, but that has not worked out. So can I just ask first, how does it now work for customers going through the pixartprinting.co.uk website?
Right now we are still working with Gary Peeling at Precision Printing because our software was so interconnected that now it's difficult for our engineers to remove this connection. Yeah. It will take almost a couple of months to finish. But I think that in the end the site will be more similar to our Italian or German or French site because it's easier to manage. We left Gary Peeling free to do whatever he wanted to achieve the targets. UK is in China or in the United States, with a single key you can open every door. Here in Europe, you need a different key for every different country. Although we think we are European, I don't know if we really think we are European, because I was in Scotland a couple of weeks ago, and the concierge told me, because you in Europe, but you already are in Europe. You are in Europe. So we have to invent something in every different country. Yeah. When I met Gary Peeling for the first time 2 years ago, during a meeting organized by he told me that we didn't succeed in the UK because we were Italian. And so British people were suspicious on us because in the collective imagination we are only able to make pizza, play mandolin, and so on. So I didn't think so, and I told him, because I don't think British people is racist. London is the demonstration of a multi-ethnic mixture that works perfectly. It's the best town in the world. So I tried for 2 years, but the result was absolutely the same. I think we are not playing the song the British resellers or printers like. We have to find the right key.
In the UK partnership, small format was going to be printed at the Precision site over here, but wide format was still handled in Italy. The idea being that longer term, perhaps wide format would come to the UK. Obviously, that hasn't worked out. Does that say anything specifically about wide format?
No, absolutely. It was because precision printing has a very big building, but not big enough to fit the wide format. The wide format is a space-demanding activity, and didn't have the space to put the wide format.
Yeah. So what now for PixArt printing in the UK? Is it the end of the road?
You can't ask an artist about that. It's difficult to say. Now we are involved in developing the German market, and we are succeeding very well. We are pretty satisfied. It seemed to be a very difficult market, but now we found the key, and our orders are close to 100 a day, so we are very satisfied. We can't focus many different countries at the same time. Since we are still closing our partnership with Gary Peeling, we have time to think about the UK. Mm-hmm. We have no idea what we will do in the future.
So the previous partnership that you had with precision printing was a kind of blueprint for a model that you might roll out in other countries where you currently have the virtual shop kind of set up. Is that model now defunct?
No, I think it's just a country, and also difficult to manage a relationship with a partner that is abroad. I think that in the future we will print directly everything, and we will be present in the new country, but directly without any reseller or producer.
So you will set up your own
yes.
production sites under the PixArt name?
Into the PixArt name, yes.
Okay. So what do you see now as the major challenges and opportunities for PixArt printing going forward?
I think that this market is changing. In the past, it was easy to double the turnover, because the turnover was 1 million. It was easy to do 2 million. Mm-hmm. From 2 million to 4 million, it was easy. The problem now is from 40 to 80 million. This is a big challenge for us. But since I'm unable to preview the future, but the market seems to be interested in ready-to-use products. Mm-hmm. We are very successful with the small packaging, displays. Mm-hmm. Although they are professional resellers, they don't like to invent. They like to use something that was already invented by another. So they just want to apply their graphic work onto something that is already created. Mm. And for many of them, they would like to have also the graphic work already prepared. They will only put their name on it. They're becoming, this market is becoming lazy, maybe because it's difficult. The margins are reducing. I don't know what's happening exactly, but I think that web to print is a little bit slowing down, because the first rush is finished, and we have to find something new for the future. I don't know what exactly, but we will find something.
But still using the web to print concept?
Absolutely, yes. Yeah. I don't feel like call customers, make appointment at all, absolutely.
Okay. Thanks very much, Matteo. Appreciate it. Thank you.